In this video, we're going to show you how to set up a site in Macromedia's Dreamweaver. So we need to, of course, open Dreamweaver up. We're going to connect to the site that we just set up, that we just created there with our Internet Information Services. Once you get Dreamweaver open, on the menu bar, go ahead and select the Site menu. And in the Site menu, the first choice there should be Manage Sites. And then also, if you've worked with Dreamweaver much before, you've got one or two sites here in your list already, but we need to create a new one, so let's click on New. And it's going to be a new site. Now, you may be in the Basic view at this point. If so, just click over to the Advanced tab. The Basic view is a wizard. It takes you through. You get the same end result, just a different way of getting there. I just find it's quicker, more efficient to type it in right here on the Advanced tab. Let's call our site. Let's give it a name. Let's go My First Web. And then the next thing is to identify where the location of our files in our folder are. Of course, we put those over there on the C drive, inetpub, www.root. Remember that one. So we could browse there by clicking on the little folder to the right. Don't know if you saw that. I went very quickly to that folder. And then off of the C drive, remember our path, inetpub, www.root. That is the root folder for our website. Alright, leave the check where it says refresh the local file list automatically. That way it keeps things up to date over here in the file panel. And then it wants to know the location of our images folder. And generally that should be right off of the root, so I just copy and paste and type in images. Again, we could use the folder here if we wanted to browse to and select the folder using that method. Our URL, our web address for the website, again, localhost. And that's all that's required for the local information. Leave the cache on. It takes up a little bit of extra memory, but it does speed things up quite a bit, as it says here. The next thing we want to do is we're not going to set up for a remote server. In a remote situation, that would be like the live server, and we're working on the testing server. But we do want to set up the testing server because that identifies the type of web server that we're using. We're going to be using an ASP server, and our code will be in JavaScript, not VBScript. A couple of new choices, of course, the .NET. You can now do C# and Visual Basic in .NET. Cold Fusion servers, JSP servers, and PHP servers are also supported here. As I said, we'll use ASP JavaScript, and then the type of access is local. I told you we wouldn't be using FTP. We're again communicating with our own computer here, so local is the better choice. And then it should automatically put in the folder that it picked up from the local information right here as the root. Again, refreshing the file list automatically, and again our URL prefix, the HTTP localhost, should be here as well. Click OK and done, and then look over here to the right with your Files panel open. If the Files panel is not open, just go to the Windows menu, and then from the Windows menu you can go ahead and open up the panel from there somewhere. Yeah, that's what happens when you like go out of the zone. Where the hell is the... If I close it, I know I gotta open it, so where the hell is it? Files right there. Duh. Alright, so there's the files open. So there's the Files panel open. Alright, so there's the Files panel open, and so then you can see there are the files that make up our website. Now, one of the drawbacks, of course, you will see is that the virtual directories do not show up here. So that can be problematic, and that's when we do end up using FTP for that particular situation, but we'll handle that in a different video. For now, let's be happy we got connected to our site and we're seeing everything here correctly, and we'll move on to the next video. See you there.